UW Health joins organizations across the country in recognizing Donate Life Month by raising a flag at Swedish American Hospital. It honors donor eye, organ, eye, and tissue donors and encourages everyone to consider registering as a donor. 1,500 people in Wisconsin and 4,400 people in Illinois wait for transplants. Donors or people planning to register for the first time are encouraged to discuss any questions with a trusted health care provider.
Flag raising is to help those that may be passing by that aren't aware of organ donation. We also raise the flag anytime we do have an organ donation hero. So it's our symbol of a thank you and gratitude to our heroes who are donating their organs.